Okay, welcome to the Virtual College Exploration for all Virginia students. It's sponsored by VACRAO and StriveScan. Thank you all for joining us today. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. How do you ask questions? So there is a Q&A button that you will see on your screen. So if you have any questions at any time, make sure to type them in there. Our panelists are going to leave some time at the end to answer them for you live. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you, so make sure to use that Q&A. This is just one of the many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. And then also, just a reminder, this is being recorded, and it will be made available about a week from today on the same website at strivescan.com/Virginia. I'd like to now turn it over to our presenters.
All right, well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for attending our session on online learning, how you can earn your degree from home or really wherever you want, wherever you have some internet access. My name is Pietro Aguiluz. I am from Western Governors University. Presenting with me is Gayla Freelon from Southern New Hampshire University and Josh Owenby from Liberty University. So we're going to be talking about our respective institutions, the programs that we offer, and different transfer options. At the end of this, we will have a Q&A, so feel free to type any questions that you have in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer them. Could you go to the next slide, please? All right, so again, I'm from WGU and wanted to welcome you all. Next slide, please. So WGU offers bachelor's and master's degrees in business, health professions, information technology, and K-12 education. Next slide. And these are just some of our more popular bachelor's programs. You can see business management. We do have a very popular nursing RN to BSN program, also cybersecurity, IT college, and finally, elementary education, special education. We have more programs, but these are just our more popular options. Next slide. All right, so WGU was designed to be different. And I don't know if I said this, but WGU stands for Western Governors University. I wanted to make that clarification. So WGU is competency-based. So that rewards the mastery of content and not seat time. And I'll be expounding on that, what competency-based learning is a little bit later. We are accredited. We have regional accreditation, which is the same accreditation that a lot of state universities and brick and mortar institutions hold. And it is the highest form of accreditation that an institution can have. All of our programs are online, just like everybody else here. We do have online programs, and you can go to school whenever you want, 24/7. You can study at 3 a.m. if you want to. I personally wouldn't do that, but if you want to, you can. And finally, our WGU is nonprofit. Your success is our priority. Next slide, please. And this is just some of the accreditations and awards that we have. You'll see on the upper left there, the Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities. That is our accrediting body. It's Northwest because the university is based out of Salt Lake City. You don't have to travel to Salt Lake City to go to school. Again, our programs are online, so you don't have to do that. But that's just where we're accredited. If you are wanting to enroll in a nursing program, we are CCNE accredited. And in the center there, if you are a member of the military, thank you for your service, and we are a military-friendly school. Next slide, please. And these are just some of the organizations that our current students and alumni are employed. You'll notice lots of very prominent national employers, Apple, Google, Amazon, and you'll also see some very prominent employers here in the Commonwealth as well. Next slide. So now I want to talk about 5 ways that Western Governors University makes a degree more doable. So competency-based is what we are known for. And what competency-based, next slide, please. So competency-based it measures your learning and not seat time. So how that works is that each one of our classes has a series of assessments. And if you meet the threshold of that assessment, you can actually move straight to your final. So the idea behind that is we don't make you sit through or pay for a class if you've already mastered the material. So Western Governors University, we were the first to offer competency-based degrees at scale. And you want to spend more of your time learning than revisiting things that you might already know. Next slide, please. WG is also really flexible. Next slide. All of our courses and assessments are online. You can go to school on your PC, your tablet. You can actually technically do it through your smartphone. I don't recommend it. I'm actually a student at WG right now in the Master of Business Administration program. I don't recommend it. But you have the option to if you'd like. Again, like I mentioned earlier, you can study at 2 a.m. if you want, anytime you want. And then our programs, can you click on Kayla? Yeah, thank you. And our terms start at the first of every month. So our terms are a little bit different. We have 6-month terms, and you can start at the first of every month. You're not tied to any kind of course schedule either. Next slide. All right, so our programs are also mentor-guided. Next slide. And so even though the program is online and it's self-paced, we do not leave you all alone to finish your coursework. You are with a program mentor that will be with you from your main point of contact. You will be speaking to them every week or every couple weeks, asking them whatever, they'll assist you with whatever you need help with. On top of that, we have course instructors that you have access to as well. So they are just a message or an email away, and they can give you personal instruction whenever you need it. Next slide. And WG also offers comprehensive support. So these are just some of the ways that we support our students. As a current student, I've utilized the Writing Center a lot, just so they can check on some of my work and give me some advice. We also have a very supportive alumni network. We have over 200,000 graduates throughout the country employed at some of the organizations that you saw earlier. And we have a very robust career services program as well. Next slide. Finally, Western Governors University is also surprisingly affordable. Our model is you pay one tuition fee per 6-month term, and you can take as many classes as you can handle within that term. So as a result of that, you can advance quicker if you can demonstrate mastery of the material, and therefore finish quicker, and you can end up saving money as well. And it is flat rate, and that allows you to save more time and money. We also have scholarships that you can apply for, and all the regular FAFSA, all of that. And then if you happen to work for an employer that has tuition assistance, that's definitely something that you're going to want to utilize. Next slide. All right, so transfer opportunities. If you have an associate's degree, we can waive up to 40 units. Now, if you happen to be a nurse and get your RN license, you actually can waive up to 90 units. So that puts you in an advanced standing. And as a note here, we have over 1,000 Virginia college students that have transferred to WGU and earned their bachelor's degree. We have about 1,200 students that transferred and earned their master's degree as well. Next slide. All right, so if you have any more questions, feel free to give us a call, 866-CALL-WGU. Our website is wgu.edu/cc. The CC stands for community college, and it'll give you more information as far as transfer options from your community college. And that's my email there. It's You don't have to write it down because I will be sending you an email after the presentation or shortly after the presentation if you had any questions. So that's it for me, Gayla. If you want to go ahead and I'll hand it over to you.
Let me make sure to unmute myself and put my video on. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Gayla Freelon. I'm Regional Director of the Academic Alliances team at Southern New Hampshire University. I'm excited to have you join us this afternoon. And I just want to share more information with you about who we are at Southern New Hampshire University, or SNU. SNU, you'll hear me say that, go back and forth between the two, rolls a little bit easier off the tongue, and the benefits of an education with us if you should decide to continue with us. So let's get started. So Southern New Hampshire University has been around for quite some time. We've been around since the 1930s. We started off catering to adults who were unable to attend traditional day classes. So we offered courses to those adults, working adults, at night. And since then, we've grown and adapted to meet the needs of our students. Today, we serve about 3,000 students on campus and over 100,000 students more globally through our online programs. We are a private nonprofit university, but we measure our success by the success of our learners. That's really important to us. We're accredited by the New England Commission of Higher Education, and we're proud to provide quality degree programs to learners globally. So SNU has this long history of innovation. We actually started our online classes back in 1995. We piloted 2 classes 100% online, and we've been rolling forward ever since. In 2000, our online programs were recognized as cutting edge, and we recently solidified our reputation for innovation when we were named Most Innovative University by US News and World Report for the 6th year in a row. We're pretty proud of that. If we have any military service members on the webinar, as Pietro shared, thank you so much for your service. We launched our online programs in 1995 to give active duty military service members a way to pursue an education while serving their country. We offer up to 30% discounts for service members, both full and part-time, as well as their spouses. You're pretty special to us. This slide is just to share with you that we feel that it's important to invest in communities where we live and where we work. We collaborate with various employers like Disney, McDonald's, Comcast, CVS, and Papa John's. We have maintained strong community and military partner relationships, specifically with the USO and the Peace Corps. And we're really proud of our sports and community college partnerships. We partner with MLS and, of course, several community colleges in the Virginia Community College system. Another aspect that's very important to us is that we've expanded our reach by providing education to refugees as well. So this is just some of our accreditations and recognitions. I think it's important to know that the different degree programs that we offer do have the programmatic accreditations. And of course, you'll see in that top right-hand corner our recognition for being most innovative in terms of our university. So again, we're proud of these accreditations and the recognitions that we've received. We have bachelor's and master's degree programs in all kinds of subjects available, so you can prepare yourself for a career in almost any field. Our programs are designed by subject matter experts and they're taught by industry professionals, so students can be confident that they'll learn in-demand skills. We help you become competitive in the job market by giving you hands-on projects to add to your resume and/or to your portfolio before you graduate with us. Some of our top programs include business with over 14 different concentrations, cybersecurity, IT. We have a nursing, an RN to BSN, and then an accelerated RN to MSN. And then human services and public health, we've seen a big spike in those programs, and especially with what we have going on in our country right now. We've built a strong student experience team, which I think is really important when we're talking about an online education. They are equipped to help students from the day they apply through graduation and beyond. You're familiar with admissions counselors. Our admissions counselors are there to help make that application and transfer process worry-free. We have dedicated academic advisors that are assigned to you throughout the duration of your program. So they're with you from the time you start until graduation. Our career advisors are extremely important. You're coming to school so that you can get your degree and have a career. So they help you ready yourself for your career goals by helping with resumes, interviews, and virtual career fairs. We just offer a host of student resources for learning, tutoring, technology, military service members specifically, and beyond. Just to name a few, our Online Accessibility Center is there for students who have documented disabilities. We want to make sure that there are no barriers to receiving your education. Our online library has library chat 24/7. Our online student center, which I'll talk about a little later on, is pretty awesome. We also have an online writing center, as Pietro shared. I'm adjunct faculty at SNU, so I teach some of our business courses, and you better believe I'm sending students over to our writing center for help. They are pretty great. Our technology help desk is available 24/7, and then we have a wide range of different tutoring services that students can take advantage of. All right. So here at SNU, we definitely hear and know the questions that our students have. Will all of my credits transfer? Am I going to have to retake courses? How will transferring affect my time to graduation? Our dedicated transfer team here just wants to say to you, don't worry, we've got you covered. In fact, 61% of SNU students come to us with credits from other institutions. So we're pros at this, and we'll definitely work hard to make sure that you receive credit for your hard work. That's important to us, to maximize those transfer credits. When it comes to continuing your education, I know time and money is always top of mind. It was for me when I went back to complete my degree. We offered those tuition discounts to help with that, and a seamless transfer experience. We also give you that flexibility with your learning options by offering programs online or at our 300-acre campus in Manchester, New Hampshire. We offer or accept up to 90 transfer credits toward our 120 credit bachelor's degree. So that means that you could have up to 75% of your degree completed, leaving you only 30 credits to finish at SNU. So by transferring credits, you are effectively saving yourself time and money spent earning your bachelor's degree. If we partner with your college, we've already created pathways to maximize the work you've already done. So you don't have to worry about application fees, and we'll order your transcripts at no cost to you. Our online undergraduate tuition is $320 per credit hour. It's already pretty affordable, or you can look at it as $960 per course. If we partner with your school in the Virginia Community College system, as a student, you'll receive a 10% discount on our already low online tuition. So that 10% discount saves you $32 on every credit, or $96 on every course, bringing that tuition down to $288 per credit hour with the 10% discount. And of course, financial aid is available for qualifying students, and our staff will help you when you navigate to that process if you do decide to come to school with us. All right. So with campus and online options, you can be a part of this new community in a way that best fits where you are in life. So if you're looking for in-person classes and a traditional college experience, you can come to campus. If you work full-time or you just need more flexibility, our online programs might be more your speed. With online, there are no mandatory logins, so you can complete your weekly assignments when it's convenient for you. With 6 undergraduate term starts each year, you can start your next degree online at SNU as soon as you finish your associate's degree, or whenever works for you. So just know that at SNU, you can learn in the best way for you. So I told you I'd talk about our online community, but we provide opportunities to join clubs, organizations, and honor societies to our on-campus and online students. So campus is home to more than 75 recognized clubs and organizations, Division II sports teams, Greek life, and more. But as an online student, you'll also have access to SNU Connect. And it's a private community that we've built specifically for our online students. There you can network, you can join clubs, you can attend webinars and interact with peers in a more informal setting. You can connect with other students in your region or in your state, but you can also connect with students in the US, around the country, as well as internationally. It's pretty great, the community that we've established. So let's do a quick recap, guys. At SNU, you can save money with a 10% tuition discount on our online programs if we partner with your school, or up to $16,000 in grants when you attend on campus. You can save time with transfer pathways that we've created that make the most of your credits. You can choose from over 200 undergraduate and graduate degree programs, and we offer that flexible online format that fits your busy work and family schedule. I talked about the supportive academic and career advisors that we have. You'll have that team and they'll guide you at every step. But most importantly, please know that we are here to help you. We're a regionally accredited nonprofit university and will always be committed to your success as a student. If you are interested in taking the next steps, I want to advise you to connect with your transfer office or transfer advisor just to make sure that you're on the right path. You can choose a term start to get started. Our next start is October 26, 2020, right around the corner. And then after that, January 4th, 2021. Please make sure that you visit our www.snu.edu/transfer website to learn more. And my name again is Gayla Freelon. Feel free to reach out to me via email with any questions that you may have. Will be more than happy to speak with you and help you. I'll turn it over now to Josh at Liberty.
Hi, my name is Josh Owenby. I am with Liberty University, specifically out of our online programs division. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit today just about what we have to offer as well. A few things I will tell you about our programs is that they are going to be very affordable. They're flexible to your schedule, and we are also a private nonprofit school. On the next slide, you'll see a couple photos here of our campus as well. I do want you to be aware that while we do have very large online programs, we do have a residential program as well. In fact, we actually have about 15,000 students residentially. Online, we've got about 102,000 students around the world as of this last year. But you'll see on the left our campus lawn, and then you'll see our School of Business on the right. And then towards the bottom, you'll see our football stadium that we renovated last year. And we definitely like sports here at Liberty University just a little bit. But I know that's not the focus of why you're going to school. Your focus is academics. So on the next slide here, I have the list of areas of study that we do have available. Truthfully, we offer a lot within these areas. So whether you want to study business or whether it's criminal justice under government or nursing, whatever that may be, we offer degree programs online that can meet that area. But it's not just at the bachelor's level, which is what you'd be looking at right now, but we do also offer master's and doctoral programs or graduate and doctoral programs. But for our programs, we do have several upcoming start dates. You'll see on the screen that the first upcoming start date is going to be on October 26th, then January 18th, February 15th, and March 22nd. And you may say, how in the world do you have so many different start dates during the upcoming semesters? And we still use a traditional semester format of fall, spring, and summer, just like you see at your community college, and probably what you grew up with when you were in high school and everything as well. But we do take it and do something a little bit different. So every semester is broken predominantly into two halves. So you'll end up taking 1 or 2 classes for the first 8-week period, then take a week off and take a different 1 or 2 classes in the second 8-week period. And that's where you have that, for example, the January 18th and the March 22nd start dates. That'd be the Bravo term and the Delta term. Now, if you see that October 26th start date, that is the closest one. And I will be the first to tell you it is available, but if you were interested in getting started with us online, you're going to have to make sure that everything is taken care of by September 30th for an admissions process, and it's doable. But I just want you to be aware that that is up and coming quickly, and we have a lot of different start dates there. With the classes themselves, one of the biggest things I can emphasize to you is that we have done our very best to make them as flexible for your schedule as possible. I totally understand that you probably either have a family that you're supporting, you're working, or something of that sort. And if you're interested in online programs, that's really where the need for those has come from, is because you may prefer to learn residentially, but if you're working or you're supporting your family or whatever it may be, being able to go to a school residentially and study and work and do all of those other things at the same time may not be an option for you. And that's where online comes in. For us specifically, we will give you your assignments for your classes on a Monday, and they're going to be due on a Sunday night by midnight. So whether you want to do your homework at 2 a.m. or 2 p.m., whatever works best for your schedule, we're going to make that as flexible for you as possible. Now, I will be the first to say you might have a couple deadlines outside of that are going to vary a little bit. But I just want you to be aware that we do try to make those classes very, very flexible for you. If you do serve in the military, and let's say hypothetically you deploy in the middle of the semester, we're going to work with you to take care of that as well. Now on the next slide here, you'll see that we do have our tuition rates listed. The one that is going to be the most specific to you is going to be the undergraduate tuition rate under the standard section there. Our part-time tuition rate is going to be $455 a credit hour. Full-time is $390 a credit hour. So that comes out to about $1,200 a class every semester. Now, one thing we do at the undergrad level is we do cover the cost of all textbooks for you, so you're not having to pay for that out of pocket. Now, let's say hypothetically you serve in the military as well, and you're using tuition assistance. Our bachelor's level tuition rate with the military discount goes down to $250 a credit hour. And if you're familiar with military tuition assistance, it pays $250 a credit hour. So if you're active duty in the military and you qualify for TA, you can actually get your degree at zero cost to you for tuition rates there. Now, one thing I want to emphasize about these tuition rates is I know it looks expensive, and I get that. But this is not going to factor in any financial aid packages that you may have. So if you are eligible for any type of grants or student loans or whatever it may be, or any scholarships, whether they be internal or outside, this is not reflective of those. And I just want you to know that while $1,200 a class might sound expensive, that's the outright cost, and that's not reflective of the overall financial aid package that you might receive if you do end up enrolling with us. But if you have any questions about us, you are welcome to go to our website. On the next page here, it's going to say that address. That is luonline.com/learn more. Again, that's luonline.com/learn more. My name is Josh Owenby. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us in the Q&A chat here. And on the next slide, we have all of our information. I'm going to pass this back to Pietro and let him handle our closing here. But thank you so much for everything and for tuning in today.
All right, well, thanks, Josh. Well, on the screen, you see our contact information. Feel free to reach out to any one of us if you had any questions about, after our presentation here, about any one of our programs. But we do have some time for Q&A. So if there are any questions, feel free to type them in the chat and we can address them. Give it a couple minutes, but if not,
and I'm going to come back on here too, since we're doing Q&A.
Yeah.
I know we have one participant that's live, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. No questions is okay with us, but yes. So, well, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch our presentation today. And best of luck in your search for transferring to a school. So thank you.
Thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, so thank you everybody for joining us today. When you close this window, you will be prompted to complete a really quick 4-question survey. We appreciate your feedback, so please just take a second to fill that out. Also, we have numerous other sessions being offered later this month and next month. So make sure to sign up for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. And then in about a week's time, the recording of today's session will be made available also at strivescan.com/Virginia. Thank you, and thank you to our panelists.
Thank you.
Thank you.